관리번호 17번입니다. 수업실연 시작하겠습니다. Hello everyone, it's good to see you again. Everyone feels good? Oh really? So you ready for today's lesson? Alright, so let's start today's class. And in today's lesson, we are going to do an interview activity. Jaejun, what we are going to do today? That's right, we are going to do an interview activity. So to do that, let's watch today's interview video clip. So this is our listening activity. So during your listening activity, you are going to watch the given interview video clip and you are going to find the message. You are going to find the message of the guest. Jungmin, what we have to do now? That's right. Please watch the given interview video clip for 10 minutes and find the message of the guest. Did you understand? Alright. And if you focus on three things, topic, guest, and the guest's opinion, you can find the message more easily. Is it clear? Okay, then I will play the video clip. Click. Okay, everyone, time's up. So, did you all finish now? Alright, then let's start the first one topic. So, can you tell me the topic of this interview video clip? That's right, Yuran. The topic of this interview is about environmental issues. And what about the second one? Who is the guest? Can you find that? That's right, Jaegu. The guest is Casey. Casey, a poet, a teacher, and also a performer we have learned from the last lesson. And what about the last one? What is her opinion? Can you tell me? That's right, Junsung. Casey says we should save our environment in our lives. Then based on this, can you tell me the message of the guest, Casey? That's perfect, Hisu. Hisu said the message of the Casey is that small actions can save the earth. Small actions can save the earth. So we should do whatever we can do in our lives. Did you understand? Alright, so far we have found the message of the video clip, the message of the guest, Casey, right? But by the way, I want to ask you something. Was there any difficult expression during your listening? Okay, so the most frequent expression was drops of rain. Drops of rain. Actually, this expression has a figurative meaning. So, I will give you an example sentence, then please infer its meaning from the sentence. So, the example sentence is, drops of rain make huge ocean and river, even though each drop is small. One more time. Drops of rain make huge ocean and river, even though each drop is small. So from the sentence, can you guess its meaning, drops of rain? That's perfect, Mingi. Mingi said drops of rain means that small but continuous trying. Small but continuous trying makes a difference. Makes a difference. Alright, so did you all understand the meaning of this figurative expression, drops of rain? Okay, so we all finished our listening activity by finding the message of the guest, and we have also learned about the meaning of figurative expression, right? But you know, in an interview, there should be another person. There should be another person except the guest. And that person is an interviewer. You know what did I say? That's right, an interviewer. And the interviewer's utterances had some specific functions. So now we are going to learn about some specific functions of an interviewer. Do you understand? Okay, so to do that, let's move on to material 2. And as you can see, there are 3 different interviewer functions, right? And the first one is hook. And let's read it all together. It's function 1, 2. It leads to the subject and triggers curiosity in the listener about the guest. So if you want to use this function of hook, you can use expressions such as I heard that you did something, or I read your poem, or something other else. Did you understand? Okay, and the second function is core question. Then let's read it all together. It's function 1, 2. It uncovered the guest's personal experiences and meaningful insights. So when you want to ask some core questions to your guest, you can use expressions such as what inspired you to do something, or is there any additional advice? Did you understand? Okay, and you know, we have the last third one, empathic response. And it shows understanding and compassion for others' feelings. So when you want to show your empathic response to your guest, you can say such as, I can imagine something, or that sounds frustrating. So do you all understand this interviewer's functions? Okay, so now I want to check your comprehension about those 3 different functions. So to do that, we are going to read the transcript in material 1. We are going to read the transcript of today's interview video clip and find one expression for each function. Then Hyunjung, what we have to do now? That's right. Please read the transcript of today's interview video clip in material 1 and find one expression for each function. Then for this reading activity, I will give you 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, time's up. So, did you all finish now? Okay, then, can you tell me the expression for the first one, the hook? Can you tell me? That's right, Soa. As you can see in the Hajun's utterance, you can say, I heard that you are a poet, a teacher, and a performer, and that you have written poems about environmental issues. By saying this, Hajun made a function of hook. Did you understand? Alright, and what about the second one? Can you tell me an expression of core question in material 1? Thank you, Seungyeon. Hajun said, what inspired you to write poems about environmental issues as his core question? You did a great job. And you know, we have the last one, right? The third one, empathic response. Can you tell me each expression from material 1? That's correct, Gina. Hajun said, it sounds frustrating, and by saying this, Hajun showed his empathic response to his guest, Casey. Okay, so I can find that you all understood the interviewer's functions, hook, core question, and empathic response. Then I want to ask you something. How about writing your own interview video? How about writing your own interview script? Sounds interesting? Okay, so we are going to write your own interview script with your partner, and this will be done in material 3. So please move on to material 3. Then now this is our writing activity with your partner next to you, right? Then your writing activity will be done in 3 steps. And the first step in our writing activity is you are going to choose your own guest. You're going to choose your own guest and please write 3 core questions about the guest. Then, Hyunjung, what is the first one you have to do? That's right. Please choose your own guest and write 3 core questions. And I will give you 5 minutes. Alright everyone, time's up. So did you all finish now? Alright, and now let's move on to the second step in today's writing activity. And you know, you have finished it to write your own core questions, right? But you know, there should be some expected answers of your guest. Did you understand? So now, to write the expected answers, please search for your own chosen guest by using your tablet PC and write your expected answers. Then, Jaejun, what is the second one you have to do? That's right. Please search for your chosen guest by using your tablet PC and write the expected answers of your chosen guest. And I will give you 10 minutes. Okay, so Yuran, everything goes well. May I see your information you have found? Okay, Yuran, I want to suggest finding information from more reliable source because your information is from some unreliable source such as funny news, right? So next time, please find information from more reliable source from the internet. Did you understand? Alright, keep it up. Okay guys, time's up. So did you all finish to search for your guest? Okay, and now this is our final step in our writing activity. And you know, except core questions, there are some other interviewed functions, right? Then what are they? Can you tell me? That's right, Mingi. They are hook and emphatic response. So now please complete your interview script by writing some interviewer's utterance with hook and emphatic response. Did you understand? Okay, then for this activity, I will give you another 10 minutes. Alright everyone, time's up. So did you all complete your interview script with your partner? Okay, you did a great job. Then now we are really ready to do our interview activity with your partner. So this is our interview activity. And your interview activity will be done in 2 steps. First, practice. Second, presentation. Did you understand? So now I will give you some guidelines for your practice. I will give you some guidelines for practicing your interview script. So first one, your interview activity is a spoken communication, right? So please show some polite manners. Polite manners during your practice. Do you understand? Okay, and also please show some understandable pronunciation. Jaejun, what is the second one you have to check? That's right. Please check your pronunciation whether it is understandable or not. Is it clear? Okay, so for your practicing of your interview script, I will give you 10 minutes. Alright everyone, time's up. So did you all finish your practice of your interview script? Okay, then now let's present your interview with your partner to all the students. So who wants to try? Can you tell me? Alright, so we all finished to present our interview activity. And now it is time to finish our lesson. So before we finish our lesson, let me give you my feedback. Let me give you my feedback about two different things. So the first one is your language use. Your language use. And I found that some of you said like this, such as it is frustrated. It is frustrated. So in this sentence, the subject it is something gives you some kind of feeling, but it does not perceive the feeling, right? So you should use the word such as frustrating. So, Jungmin, between frustrated or frustrating, between frustrated and frustrating, which one you have to use? That's right. You should use the word frustrating if something gives you some kind of feeling. Did you understand? Okay, and the second one is non-language aspect. Some non-language aspect. And I also found that some of you crossed your arms like this. During your interview. And you know, crossed arms seem to be impolite. Everyone, what did I say? That's right. Crossed arms seem to be impolite. Crossed arms seem to be impolite. So, the next time of your communication, please show more polite gestures, more polite manners. Did you understand? Alright, you did a great job.